I hear you, Prasad?
Yep.
Of the Clay County Commission to order on this Thursday, November 14th, 2024. We'll begin with our invocation. Tonight we have actually a little treat. We've got Boy Scout Troop 376 with us tonight. And the Boy Scouts are going to not only bring us our invocation, but also our Pledge of Allegiance tonight. So with that, I'll turn it over to you.
Yes, for the invocation, if we bow our heads. Lord, thank you for bringing us together today. We dedicate this meeting to you. Please guide our thoughts and words. Help us make decisions that honor you. Give us wisdom and clarity. May we work together in spirit and unity and love. Amen.
And if you do me a favor, can you state your name just so the people at home watching know who you are?
Yes, my name is Taft Burns. I am the den leader for the Tiger and Lions Den with PAC 376 here in Liberty, Missouri.
Thanks for being here. Now the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right, Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, would you like to introduce any members of your troop there?
Sure. Tonight we have our Tiger Den and Lion Den. First we have Tristan Thompson, Arlo Burns, Lucas Thompson, Lyle Beebe, Carter, can't think of Charles, Buckman, Finn, what's your last name? Finnegan, Hobbs, and Lonnie, say your last name. Kai Kamanu, and Isaac Byram, and their parents.
Well, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate you guys coming here tonight. Some of you, I know your mom. But, oh yeah, let's do a picture. We have, there she is. If we can have all you guys come up front, right up here, and we'll stand over there with you and take a picture. Thank you, Joanne. You guys stand right in front of us, right here.
Okay, I'll make sure I can see everybody. Can I help you? I was just going to say, can you squeeze some through the holes? There we go. Okay. I'm going to do a different angle this time because I don't think I see him on the podium. All right, if everyone could look here. Count 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to do one more for just a little bit further away.
You know, I've always wanted to be, when I was younger, I always wanted to be a Boy Scout, but couldn't afford to be one. Welfare and food stamps wouldn't pay for the uniform, so I couldn't be one, but I always envied those guys that got to wear those uniforms. They're pretty cool. Anyway, with that, next, let's have the roll call, please.
Commissioner Nolte, Commissioner Johnson,
Here.
Commissioner Withington,
Here.
Commissioner Lawson, Commissioner Wagner, Commissioner Thompson,
Here.
Commissioner Carpenter.
Here.
Thank you. Next is approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve tonight's agenda? On for you.
There we go. Move to approve tonight's agenda.
Motion has been made to approve tonight's agenda. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, you're recognized to close.
I close.
Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Wagner.
Aye.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Carpenter,
Yes.
Commissioner Withington,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawson. Yes. Motion passes 6-0.
Next up is public comment. Is there anybody from the public who'd like to make any comments here tonight? If so, please come forward to the podium. Anyone? Going once? All right, seeing none, we'll move on to the consent calendar. Administrator?
The consent agenda allows the commission to act upon items considered to be routine and approved in one motion. These may include items that have been reviewed by the commission in a prior session. There will be no separate discussion unless the commission requests that an item be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. There are 4 items on the consent agenda this evening: the minutes from October 24th and November 7th. Resolution 2024-312 is approving invoice payments for the county from November 2nd through November 8th. There are 481 invoices totaling $1,083,570.28. Resolution 2024-311 is approving an RFP for term and supply contracts with 4 vendors: B&R Insulation Incorporated, Major Abatement and Demolition Incorporated, New Horizons and Enterprises LLC, and Enterprise LLC doing business as ServPro of Lee Summit for abatement and remediation for the county. And Resolution 2024-314 is a transfer within the fund of amount of $17,500 to provide additional funding for countywide copier lease expenses for the remainder of the year.
Thank you, ma'am. Commissioner Wagner.
Thank you. Move to approve tonight's consent agenda.
Motion to approve tonight's consent agenda. Any discussion? John, did you want to say something?
No.
Oh. Okay, seeing none, you're recognized to close.
I close.
Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Wagner.
Aye.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
Yes.
Commissioner Carpenter.
Yes.
Commissioner Withington,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawson.
Yes.
Motion passes 6-0.
Thank you, ma'am. Regular agenda, 2024-313. Administrator?
Resolution 2024-313 is approving invoice payments for the Clay County Prosecutor's Office from November 2nd through November 8th. There are 14 invoices totaling $1,423.01.
Commissioner Wagner.
Thank you. Move to approve 2024-313.
Motion's been made to approve 2024-313. Any discussion? Seeing none, you're recognized to close.
I close.
Call the roll, please.
Commissioner Wagner.
Aye.
Commissioner Johnson,
Yes.
Commissioner Thompson,
I recuse myself.
Commissioner Carpenter,
Yes.
Commissioner Withington,
Yes.
Commissioner Lawson. Yes. Motion passes 5 in favor, 1 recusal.
Thank you, ma'am. On to reports. Administrator?
Yes, included in the commission's packet and on the agenda is the auditor's cash basis monthly report as of October of 2024.
Thank you, ma'am. Any comments or questions about that? Seeing none, let's move on to administrator comments.
Just a couple items, please. First of all is to remind everyone that the tax bills for 2024 are online, and residents can go out and view their tax bills at www.claycountymo.gov. You can pay online, or you can come in person to the courthouse or at the annex and pay. The bills are being mailed out. We believe they'll start mailing these out the end of this week or the first of next week. However, we know sometimes there are challenges with the mail service, so we encourage everyone to go out on the website. Also, I'd like to remind the commissioners you found a lovely present, an early Christmas present at your seat, a lovely notebook. That is the proposed 2025 budget for you. Yes, a little light reading for you for the next week. At next week's commission business meeting, which is the 21st at 6 o'clock here in the chambers, at the end of the meeting, I will be doing an overview of the proposed presentation for the commission, and then we will start the budget workshop starting in December. Special meetings, those will be online. We will put all this information outline. The current budget, proposed budget, is also online for our citizens, and we will continue to put information out on the website and social media about the budget process. And that's all I have.
Thank you, ma'am. I think Commissioner Witherton had a question.
So this year, we are going to allow people to pay by check at the counter and not make them go out and put it in the drop box, right?
That is correct. Staff is working on different protocols to make sure that that can happen for our residents, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, on to Commissioner comments. We'll start with
Oh.
Commissioner.
I'm sorry, I apologize, Commissioner Johnson. One other thing under there, which is listed, is to select a date for the oath of office ceremony. We've sent out some proposed dates, whether special meetings in December, before commission meeting in December, before the first meeting in January. So we would like the commission to select a date so that we can start organizing the ceremonial aspect of that for the oath of office.
Commissioner Lawson.
Yeah, I'd like to propose that first Thursday at the first of the year.
So Commissioner Lawson would like to have the first Thursday before the commission meeting, the first in January,
That would be
right?
January 2nd.
Be January 2nd.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be you and then you four over here to my left, or you three over to my left. So it's basically up to you guys what you guys want to do for a date. So any other comments?
I'm fine.
You good with that?
Yeah, fine.
Commissioner Thompson, Commissioner, everybody good?
I support that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I
Good.
can make those dates work.
If I could also, in addition to the four commissioners, Sheriff Aiken and also Assessor Baldwin will also be part of that ceremony for being sworn in. I do know, I heard from both of those. Assessor Baldwin had a little bit more flexibility. Sheriff Aiken did request consideration of the January meeting because he has commitments in December.
Okay, so this works out good then.
So what time are we going to do it?
Well, the thought process would be, starting the ceremony event at 4:30 or 5 o'clock, have that, to do a break with a reception out in the lobby area, and then reconvene for your regular business meeting at 6 o'clock.
Perfect.
4:30 on January 2nd.
4:30?
4:30, January 2nd.
Okay.
Okay, now on to Commissioner comments. We ready for that now? We'll start with Commissioner Lawson. Commissioner Wagner? Nothing. Commissioner Witherton?
Big fight tomorrow. Mike Tyson's going to knock out Jake Paul.
That's right. That's right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Commissioner Thompson?
I do have comments this week, thank you.
All right.
I want to thank our Boy Scouts for coming out and our den leader, Taft Burns, for bringing all the kiddos out. I love seeing them in uniform. They're so cute. And I'm really looking forward to the day where they can build their own fires and they can help me across the road. So if we could work on that, that'd be really lovely. But I really do appreciate you guys all coming out and taking the time to see how government is run here in Clay County, as exciting as it is. And I'd also want to thank our budget team and our county administrator for my lovely book here. I've been in anticipation of this, and this is my weekend reading. So I hope the boys are ready for story time, because it's going to be lots of fun. But yes, that's all I have. Thank you.
Commissioner?
Thanks. Yeah, well, I'll say a lot of the same stuff. Thanks to the budget team for putting together the budget. Look forward to working with you all through that process. And so glad the Boy Scouts and some of the parents, Cub Scouts, were able to come out today. I was a one-time Cub Scout, Boy Scout with Troop 180 in Gladstone, and it's a lot of fun. So hope you guys had a good evening this evening, and it's great to see you all. I'm also going to be cheering for Mike. Hope he makes it through it. And I want to say, give a shout out to John Davis. Glad John Davis is going to be with us with the Parks Department. I think that's wonderful. And also got the update that we have a 97% survival rate on those trees. Do I have that right? Well, that seems awfully high, so that's wonderful. Good deal. Other than that, that's all I got. Yeah, quick meeting. Fastest we've had in a while. I guess that's what happens when we don't have Commissioner Nolte around. Just kidding, Jay, if you're watching. Just kidding.
So it was exactly 15 minutes tonight. I think the record was 12 minutes when it was presented by Commissioner Wagner, if I'm not mistaken. So we came close. But now we got a little extra time for milk and cookies before bedtime tonight. So with that, meeting's adjourned.